Hey guys, Greg Kavanaugh with the Gallup Journey magazine coming at you with what is my first video blog. A vlog. Yes, that's right, I'm taking my opinion to the web. I'm really going to need your feedback on this to know if this is a format you guys would like to engage in, get the comments and the dialogue going. But today I want to talk about the new Corvette. Just debuted at the North American International Auto Show, the C7 2014 Corvette Stingray. The Stingray name is back. So my question is, what grade would you guys give GM on this new Corvette? Did they make the A? Did they make the B? Where are they in this grading scale? How did they do? Well, I want to say by the metrics, it looks like they did quite well. I mean, we're talking somewhat over $50,000 for a car that does 0 to 60 in estimated time of under 4 seconds, 450 horsepower, 450 pound-feet of torque, 6.2-liter V8 with direct injected, hooked up to a 7-speed manual transmission with cylinder deactivation. It's supposed to, get 30 miles per gallon on the highway. I mean, carbon fiber, plastic, fiberglass, aluminum tray, tub, all this, this thing is pretty impressive by the numbers. Now, GM is saying, hey, yeah, it's a numbers car, but come on, it goes beyond that now. This new Corvette exceeds in those other categories that you can't just see on paper. Feel, involvement, refinement, all of these new, categories that people expect from things like Porsche and Ferrari and these types of stuff. And Corvette says it'll compete with any of these cars. Now, let's talk about the grade. Let's talk about looks. I think it's somewhat, well, it's a striking car, but you have to admit there's some generic characteristics to it, particularly in the front end. I think the front end looks a lot like the new Viper, and I think the new Viper looks a lot like the last-gen Corvette. So you have to admit, is it a distinct enough styling stance, a new design to give them a high grade there? Now, the rear end looks really cool, and I imagine in person it's very striking, so high marks there for sure. Now, on the interior, this is where GM was thoroughly criticized over and over again for their Corvettes, was poor interior, poor seats, right? So I was expecting something, just out of the park when it came to the new interior, like this new Impala and stuff. GM is doing some really great interiors. I don't know if this new Corvette fits that, though. I mean, it definitely has that same cockpit, dual cockpit look, canted a little bit towards the driver. It doesn't look that new to me, nor does it really look that special. Now, this LCD display in the dash, that is really cool, and it's configurable, for the different modes of the car. So that, that in and of itself might be enough to just take it up a whole nother notch. Okay, so let me know. What do you guys think? Does the interior make the grade? Okay, so as a whole, I'm going to go ahead and give GM an A- on this car. I think they really did a great job, especially by the numbers. It does look good. I think they could have taken it a step farther, less evolution and a little bit more revolution with the car. But as a whole, pretty impressive GM. So guys, leave your comments below. Let's get this dialogue and discussion going. Pass this on, subscribe. Thanks again for watching.